Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf on Board, where today we are going to be starting the final leg of our expedition, where we are going from New Gravehold over to Azure. Last time, we were having a great deal of trouble with the Ageless Walker, but between episodes, I finally managed to knock down the Ageless Walker just with Phydraxa alone, and now it is time for us to continue on our way and finish the trip to Azure. Of course, we run into trouble along the way. In this case, it is in the form of Fenrix. I have a feeling that we need a few more nemesis in order to add some variation to the expeditions here, because Aegis Walker followed by Fenrix gets old very, very fast. Especially Aegis Walker. Really gets old fast on that one. What do you have here? Phydraxa. I have Phydraxa, and I've already chosen my treasures for that, where Phydraxa and Gyro are going to be taking fire-based ones. This is more for thematic reasons. Fire fighting off the cold of Fenrix, and Phydraxa is going to be taking a Prism of Destruction, which means that whenever she has all her breaches open, she's going to do 2 additional points of damage. She's not going to have a very, very strong emphasis on spells, but the spells that she does cast are going to be a little harder hitting in there. And you say, well, why not have that for Gygar? And that's because Gygar wants to start out with Accelerating Gauntlets, to start out with a 4-cost thing in hand. In that case, be a 4-cost spell. Now you're saying, wait a minute, we don't have a 4-cost spell. Don't worry about that, because we have a couple of nice things in our new supply. First off, a Jade. And I think I want that right into there. I think we'll go perfectly into that slot. As for our relics, we have a Mage's Talisman, which gives us a gain a charge, and an ally gains a charge. I think this would be nice. Not that I'm all that much into buying relics, but I think that would come in more handy than what we got currently. And as for spells, we have a Force Amplifier. Now that's a nice spell to have. I've been waiting for a nice 4-cost spell, and the nice thing about this one is if it's cast from an opened 3 or 4 breach, it deals 1 additional damage, and I think that'll work with what we've got here. So I think this would make a real nice battle force. Oh yes, normal difficulty. I had to go to beginner in order to get Phydraxa through the Ageless Walker. But now I think we should go back to normal difficulty in here and head on in and see what Fenrix has to offer. Probably death. Let's see. We have Fenrix starting it out. Bane Commander, Persistent, Unleash. Any player suffers 1 damage. Yeah, that sounds like par for the course on everything that's going on around here. Let's start out with... What do we have here? Oh, is this to... Alright, click or drag card to show to discard. Oh, that's right! This is that card I get, because this is his first turn. So he gets... Yes, that. I was wondering what it's going to do. That's my need to do. I have to remember that, oh yes, turn 1 actions have to be done on turn 1. Yes, that makes perfect sense. So let us go. Well, we might as well also get a Spectral Echo while we are here, so that we all have 2 spells all nice and ready for our 3rd turn, right? Alright, how about Phydraxa? Phydraxa, we might as well put that out here and gain 1. In the say suffer 1 damage and destroy a card. Maybe we'll do that eventually, but I don't think this is the phase in the game to be going around taking damage. Let's see. What is... Oh yeah, her thing has to do with having open breaches. But I can't resist gaining a... I have to resist such thing because she's going to be our economy player, so I really should keep that in mind. So we will grab that. Whether that was a good idea or not is another matter. Let's go out here. Now, hmm, actually, 2 jades. Let's see how that works. I guess we'll find out the hard way when things don't work out. All right, there we go. Actually, what does this do? This does... Well, all that does is gain 1 charge. Well, it doesn't matter who the target is, does it? All right, we'll just get that into there. You just start getting charges all over the place. Garu's torch, right? Play this out. Do we want... We'll just do that for the moment. But at least now we do have that card around. All right, what do we have here? Oh, we have... Oh, yes, Unleash. And any player suffers 1 damage. I guess we'll just have... Unleash. Return any player's position token to a min... Okay, return any player's position token on a minion to that player, or unleash. Any player suffers 2 damage and discards a card in hand. Well, I don't think any player has a position token on, so it has to be... Yeah, so it's asking us who's getting the damage because no one has a position token to return. Guess that makes sense. Click on a card for it to discard it. Right. And discard a card in hand. Ouch. Rending Claw. Alright, any player may place a position token on it. Well, let's see. Who would like to place a position? Let's see. I will say Gygar then. Alright, we'll have Gygar since Gygar is more likely to be affected by those rules in there. So let's go to here. Deal 1 damage or focus any player's breach. Let's do 1 damage. Might have been a good idea to focus, but alright, well, a bit late for that now. And let's now start to get some real damage out there. Actually, probably, since we've got some spells out there now, I think it's time to probably start focusing some breaches out there. Gygar suffers 1 damage or Phydraxis, so yeah, that. Suffer 2 damage, Gravehill suffers 2 damage. Alright, we'll send to Gravehill for Unleash twice, Gravehill suffers 1 damage. Rending Call. Prevent all damage dealt to any minion without... Gygar places position token. I guess by Drax's turn because... Right, where are the position tokens? Alright, oh yeah, it's right on top of there, of course. Now that we've got... Now that we've got that done, let's see. Oh, it's right. Well, it's Phydrax's turn, so do we do that or do we do that? Well, that thing is annoying, isn't it? Unleash. Each player suffers 1 damage, so let's get rid of this thing. And click on the card. Oh, Geiger's hand to discard it. Let's get rid of the spark. All right. And shard. Oh, it's an all money turn, isn't it? Yes. And skip that. Skip that. We've got 5. What can we do with 5? Oh, a burning opal. All right. Well, I didn't think I'd be getting one of those, but all right. Okay, deal 3 damage. It'd be nice if we could get that open up. Or 3 damage. Actually, does how much? Deal 2 damage. You may destroy a card in hand. All right, that means we could do 5 in all. It won't be completely efficient, but oh well. We'll skip that for now. And let's see. Do we want to put on a position token? I guess that means yes. All right, so we have 2 for that. We might as well just put those 2 up there and continue on our way. Yeah. I'll have to keep a watch of this. Spend 6 hissing acid. Well, I think Phydraxa might be able to get to 6 for that soon enough. More of those. I've got to get rid of more of those because those claws are starting to build up very, very quickly. Let's see. Who is... I really don't want either because I want to be able to get rid of that thing pretty quickly. Alright, Phydraxa. And... yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can get our 6 pretty easily. Alright. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's going to be one that's going to go to a bit of waste, but can't do anything about that. There we go. And she gets to go again. Oh, actually, let's get rid of that thing first. Since that's going to be a bit of a pain for us. Let's see. We want to start to... let's get that breach focused up. That's right, because she does have that card that says that she does extra damage if she's got all her breaches open. So we might as well take care of that. Deal 2 damage. Oh, that's the gain 1 charge. Oh, to destroy something. It's a good time to start destroying things. He doesn't have any. I think he's going to need to. Oh, that's right. He wants to open up that 3 breach, so therefore he wants to have all 3 of those available. So I will skip that. And then slowly getting that thing up. Let's get that up. Oh, interesting. Yes, actually, I'll put this here and I'll put this here. And see how that works. Suffer 2 damage or Gravehold suffers 2 damage. I'm going to hit Gravehold again. We'll see when I later pay for that. Place 2 claws into play. Set the life of those minions to 2. Oh my. Oh, that's a power 3. And I'm going to have to clear out as many claws as possible before that happens. Because it says here, when the claw deck is emptied, the players lose. So we've got this immediately. See, persist any player's position token on the claw suffers 2 damage, or Gravehold suffers 2 damage. Okay, so yeah, I forgot that was yeah. So concentrating on the claws is going to be a good idea there, but we also want to take them down so that and Unleash won't cause us to lose the game or anything like that. Now let's see what we got. Oh yes, I wanted to do this one first, deal 1 damage, or focus any player's breach. And Tidal Surge does gain 1 charge. Right. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to focus a breach. So I'm giving up 1 point of damage to do 1 point of damage, but I now have the breach open, which is the idea of going through that nonsense. And actually we have place a search token on your ancient breach, or place a search token onto there. Good. And we are set. Well, until Fenrix comes and horrendously tears us apart, right? Alright, see, you may discard a card to do 2 extra damage, 2 additional damage. And doing the 2 additional damage is going to be a necessity here. Because... Oh, actually, it's any ally may. I was using the card heavily in a one-player game. So of course, you are your own ally in that game. So I got used to tossing my own card in there. Of course, that doesn't work very well when you forget what you're supposed to be doing. Now let's see, what do we have here? We want to play all of these things. Whee! Alright, you may discard a card in hand if you do. Any ally draws a card. What do we have here? We have yeah, that is place 2 claws into play. Set that life to missing minions to 2. Do not resolve this. Yeah, that's the trouble, is that 2 of them are going to come into play no matter what I do. So I really can't pay in order to get rid of that. Alright, so we got 7 here. And what do I want with 7? How about a Well of Energy? Actually, how about a Mage's Talisman? That might be a good idea there. And let's see, we want... Oh, yes, of course, because he wants to know if I want to... Well, I have no reason to put my mage onto there, because if I put my mage onto there, I'd be taking damage, and I certainly don't want to be taking damage. So I will end my turn then, and continue along the way. While Fenrix goes and nickels and dimes us. If there are no claws in play, unleash twice. Oh, good grief. Otherwise, any player suffers 3 damage and places their position token on a claw. Right. That sounds like par for the course. Alright, so let's see. How about... Let's just start powering up our ability there. And... Well, I guess I am going to have to... There you go. Position that. Your turn. Can we finally get... Oh, he doesn't have anything. Ooh. I'm going to have to go after Fenrix on this one because I should have moved that on last turn. That was a real bad error. And... Oh, actually... Oh, I want to know if I want to destroy anything. See, one, two. Well, I'm not going to get that open, it looks like, by conventional means likely. So I might as well start getting rid of those things. Start powering that up. See, we want this one and this one. And oh yes, we do want to position it now. Alright, next, Fenrix, of course. Who's going to suffer 2 damage? I think I better have Phydraxa suffer it. We'll see if I regret that later. Sky Tremor, spend 7. Power 1, unleash twice. Wonderful. Lots of powers out. Next Nemesis turn, there are going to be 3 powers going off. And, well, if Phydraxa goes first... No, she doesn't have enough in order to stop that. Oh, well. Oh. If she goes first, she can set up her power and have that already, and that could help to stave off the horrific results. Oh, wonderful. Skip. Oh, actually, let me make sure what that one is. That is the, yeah, you may destroy a card in hand. Oh, let's see, 3. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Unfortunately, that does only 1 damage. Less. And that is everything else here. But we can put the Tidal Surge in there and use that in order to get rid of that. Gyru's Torch. Alright. Bring that out here. Now, can we get Phydraxa to go next? Of course not. This is going to be a horrific turn then. I should have started paying attention to her ability earlier because this is going to be a very, very bad turn. Rending Claw. Alright, anyone want to go there? Well, let's see. Phydraxa goes next and can get rid of that one. So Gygar might as well move over. Alright, and we'll skip that one. Someone suffers 3 damage. And any player place a position token. Oh, this is the position token thing. We will click on a claw to place your position token on it. Why isn't there a skip option here? Alright, Rending Claw. Any player may place a position token on this one. Persistent. Any player with a position token on this claw, right? Or actually, oh, we're resolving this one right now. Okay, if there are no claws in play, unleash twice. Otherwise, unleash. Any player suffers 3 damage and places their position token on the claw. All right, that's the thing that I missed. All right, I guess he has to. Okay, he'll move it to here then. That doesn't make much of a difference on him. And Hunting Claw. Oh, good grief. And this time we'll skip it. Was that really a good idea? Oh, and another one of those. What does he have? He has... We went out focus a breach. No, we'll skip. All right, good. I was afraid. Did he have one more claw to place? Because we are on the verge of losing. Because if that gets drawn, then the game is over. But fortunately, we've got that. So now they're down to two claws. We've got Xaxos' Pyre. No, I don't want to suffer one damage. Skip. All right, and we had enough trouble as it was. Let's see, we've got four. Oh, we will have that ready for the next time Fenrix goes. So at least we have that. Unfortunately, oh, I was about to say we can't do anything. No, we can get we can get a Jade here, and that's probably not a bad idea for her. So let's grab a Jade, and I guess that will be. Oh, does she want to move her position token? Hmm. Well, seeing how Fenrix is not going to be doing anything next turn, all she has is deal one damage, and any ally made to do two additional damage. So let's go after one of the quick ones then. There we go. Now that's it. And I think that'll be it for this episode. And when we return next time, we will be. Well, I hope that we could finish off Fenrix when we return once again to Pineleaf on Board, where we are going to conclude this expedition in Aeons and the New Age.